Coming to intensive day treatment, uh, it's different than in inpatient. You're structured, you're doing the same thing every day. Um, Everybody's together, you're a really tight community. What helped me here in day treatment was seeing other people work through their problems when they have so much freedom. When you're an inpatient, like I said, it's so structured, you don't have a lot of freedoms. But when you're in day treatment, you go home and you have the freedom to do things that you don't want to be accountable for. And it's more real world. I feel like for me, it prepared me more for the real world. There's something that my counselor here, Kyle, said to me that I feel like changed my life completely. And something he says a lot is you were part of the problem, now be part of the solution. And I got to thinking about that like every day. I heard him saying it over and over again. And it's like I really thought about, I've been part of the problem for so long. How can I even be part of the solution? As a child growing up, I lived in a home where emotions were not something you showed. Not a lot of connection with my parents. There was drug use. My oldest sister pretty much kind of took care of us younger siblings. That lasted, we moved around a lot. Never kind of knew from day to day. For the last about 8 years, I've been addicted to heroin on and off. I had a couple years of sobriety. I have years of clean time, but I think one thing that I never really worked on was my behaviors. So my fiance decided to tell me that she was coming up here to go to Cheshire, and I could either come or I could go. And I didn't want to lose, my family. I wanted my kids back. I wanted my peace of mind back more than anything. And so February 8th, I went to Buckley. I detoxed for 4 days, and then I went to the Carlton. So after about a month at Willamette at the Carlton House, I really started to dig into some stuff. I got past I'm not going to sit in group with all these men and cry in front of them or be vulnerable. But being in that setting and see other guys do it, and talking to counselors that are telling you this is the path to success, you have to be vulnerable. You got to be willing to put it all out there. I really started to dig, and I did that. I worked on a shame and guilt packet, and the end result was me reading it in a room full of guys and just bawling. But there's no measure, I think, to explain the way that it helped me. The Carlton is very structured, but there's a lot of love there. People there want to see you succeed. They want to help you if you're willing to help yourself. I feel like a lot of other treatment centers coddle you, but with Willamette Family, you got to put your work in. And there's a lot of work to be done. I've been to 2 other treatment centers in my life, and I've been to outpatient a number of times. But there's something different about Willamette Family. There's something so different. I feel like when you really get into the core of recovery, which happens at Willamette Family, the drug use is the easiest part to overcome. It's really who you are and what you do that has been a struggle for me. And the Carlton House being a drug and alcohol treatment center that focuses on behaviors is what changed my life. being part of the problem for so long and having a good story to tell and have lived just a wild life for so many years, how can I be more than just the solution for myself? You know, when I'm in a group setting and people want my feedback and want me to let them know what I think about certain situations or how they're feeling, it's inspiring to me, you know. I was approached by Jake Spavins about the Dad's House, and I was all in, and it sounded great. And there again, you know, another step at Willamette Family, I didn't even know somewhere like that existed. And to be able to be a part of that and see what they do, what they can do, the help you get to be not just a parent that's there, but a parent that's has a connection with your children. More so than just feeding them and making sure that they're, you know, not getting in trouble and doing stuff. You're living a life together with them. I've been at the Dad's House since April 13th. That's the day I graduated to Carleton. Now I'm at the end of my stay at the Dad's House. I'm looking for housing. I actually had a housing meeting this morning. And yeah, I'm looking forward to all the next steps in life. You know, all the wonderful things. My kids, I start school in January. And being able to take the confidence from going through treatment and really working on some character defects to having the confidence to be able to even apply for school and be able to convince myself that I'm worth that. There's no right ways or wrong ways. Things can change just like that. And I don't think without Willamette Family I'd have the relationship I have with my older son. I still go to the Carleton. I've spoken there a couple times. I still go back there for mental health and just to see the counselors, because for me going back there and being like, I did this, you know, I got a certificate and a coin and I'm an alumni here, you know, it just makes me feel really proud because like I said, you know, I've been to other treatment centers but never felt so accomplished when I left. Never put in so much work.